everyone, it's Susie here. I really hope you're doing well. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And in today's video, we are doing a complete end of year reset day. And actually, I plan on having a reset weekend. This weekend for me, it's the last weekend before Christmas. I have got a lot of things lined up on this reset. On my reset days, typically, I start off with errands. And because this is an end of year reset day as well, I'm gonna add on to errands any loose tasks that need to be wrapped up for the end of the year. I'm gonna share on screen here what's coming up, but these are all the tasks that I need to do, and that's what I'll be tackling first on this reset day. Then we're gonna go into our cleaning and organizing section. This is typically part of the reset day where I clean, organize my space. And again, because this is the end of the year edition, we're actually gonna be doing a declutter as well. I'm talking physical space and digital space. Of course, we're gonna be doing some planning, some goal setting, and getting our mind aligned with the new year, new goals, and also making a vision board for next year as well. And to finish off this end of year reset, we are gonna wind down with a bit of self-care. I hope that you can come along with me in this video, and maybe after, even start your own reset day. Start your own list, reset, and get ready to go for a brand new year ahead. So without further ado, let's get into this video and let's get into our end of year reset together. I'm about to head out to run some errands, but it is the weekend before Christmas, so I'm a little bit nervous of what I'm going to find out there on the roads, in the shops, but hopefully it won't take that long. Famous last words. Took a lot longer than I expected it to, but the errands are done. So the next thing I need to get done is some end of the year tasks. These are things alongside my errands that just need to be wrapped up before the end of the year. And speaking of wrapping, I also need to wrap some Christmas presents as well. So if you've got things that have been sat on your to-do list for a while now, this is your sign to get those tasks done before the year ends. Trust me, you're gonna feel so much better for it. We can't do a reset without cleaning the whole house, and it just feels so good to have the space clean and reset. We even cleaned the carpets. And now here I am tackling the decluttering. I had to tackle this kitchen cupboard and also made it my mission to sort through all these cosmetics. So much better after, very organised. And lastly, my activewear. This is another thing I want to sort through. Just getting rid of any old activewear that was damaged or had holes in. And look at that. Marie Kondo would be so proud. Now all the physical space is clean and decluttered, it's time to turn my attention to my digital space. I always go through my camera roll at the end of the year and delete any photos and free up storage and memory, and then I back up my photos onto a hard drive every single year. So important, can't be losing those photos. As you might be able to tell by the outfit change, it's actually the next day now. Yesterday was all about cleaning my house, resetting my space, and oh my goodness, the house feels so much better. It feels cleansed. I have decluttered so many things, especially my wardrobe, and it just feels so good because I needed to do that for a long time. I just feel very accomplished. I also feel like overnight I now have some sort of cold illness coming on, which again is so typical for me this time of year. It's like my body knows that, oh, you're taking a break. Here's some illness. So I feel like my body kind of catches up on itself. But you know what? The joy and the cleanliness and the clarity in this house, well, that just overrides any feelings of illness. And today we're going to get on with our goal planning and making our vision board. This is my favourite part of the reset, and last year I did this and it was a complete game changer. I have taken a seat in my very clean and organised office And Simon, my husband, has just brought me a coffee from Starbucks. So we are ready to sit down now and get into our goals and planning section of this reset. This is something that I do at the end of every single year. I think it was the key to my success this year. It is absolutely crazy. When I look back through all my photos, when I think back of all the things that I've done this year, it's really because this time last year, I set my vision so clear of what I wanted to achieve and I went all in to go for it. And even though this year has presented some challenges, it just blows my mind that this year's been probably one of my most successful years yet. What success means to one person is different to what it means to another. So what I'm trying to say is, please don't feel any pressure this time of year to feel like you should have had the most incredible year of your life, because sometimes life doesn't play out like that. But the best thing about now and at the end of the year is that we can have this moment to decide what we want and what we want to aim for in the year that is to come. So I use the digital productivity planner on Notion as my planner, and as you can see, last year here is where I wrote my goals down for 2024. I'm gonna go ahead and add in a whole new section to do some goals for 2025. The My Productivity Method Planner, it brings up different categories for your goals. There is personal development, relationships, finances, career and business, attitude and mindset, and health. And you'll notice that there's 3 sections for each. This year I wrote down so many things underneath these sections and I managed to achieve quite a few of them. But I think for 2025 I want to do 3 goals in each of these categories, and then I'm going to write down one big hairy goal, the one goal that I want to achieve this year at the bottom. And last year when I did this, that big goal was running the marathon. I said to myself last year that this is the year I'm running the marathon and nothing is going to stand in my way. And despite all the injuries and the setbacks that I'd had with that, I knew that that was the big goal and I was going to go for it and I was going to do it, and I did. I think having smaller goals in these different categories that are ultimately going to improve your life is important. But the thing that changed my life this year was setting that one big, hairy, scary goal, and something that felt completely out of my comfort zone, because having that goal pushed me. It's been an amazing part of this year, and why not push yourself to do something that you've always wanted to do? This is definitely the time of year to set that promise to yourself, put the foot on the gas and do everything in your power to make it happen. Another really helpful thing when planning your goals for the year ahead is to think about your ideal self. Who is the ideal version of you? Who do you want to be ultimately? And by describing and imagining your ideal self, and maybe even thinking about what your ideal self's life looks like, what the daily life looks like, where you live, the things that you do every day, this can really help you think, well, actually, what is it that I need to do to get to the version of my ideal self from where I am now? So I just open up a notes document. This could be on my computer or on my phone, and I just start writing, start describing my ideal self. And I start describing all those things that I've just said, what my lifestyle's like, the things that I do on a daily basis. And then from there, you can go one step further than this and make a vision board and get images that match and align with this ideal version of yourself that you aspire to be. This year, more than ever, there are so many creators on social media talking about vision boards. I think it's more spoken about than ever before. But the reason why I personally find vision boards so effective is that if you put this vision board somewhere where you're going to see it every single day, that might be on your wall physically, it might be as a screensaver on your phone. That's where I always have mine. If you're reminded every single day of the person that you want to become and where you're heading to and what you aspire to be, ultimately all the goals that you've set surrounding those things, then it's kind of like your subconscious always knows. Remember those goals that you set at the start of the year? Don't forget to keep working hard and remember why they're important to you and why you connect with them so much. So that's what I'm gonna write down next. I'm gonna write down the best version of myself and the person that I want to become. And then I'm gonna open up Pinterest and we're gonna start making our 2025 vision board. Yearly goals done. Vision board on my phone, and now I just need to decide what I'm going to start working on in January. So I take those goals and break them down into actionable steps and write down actionable steps that I'm going to do in January to help start and make some of those goals happen. We're going to finish off this reset day with some self-care. And honestly, I love running a bath and just relaxing. Is there anything better? So we're going to pick out our favourite bath bomb from Lush and run this bath. Also, whilst I am in the bath, I am watching Netflix and I'm watching Queer Eye. It is such a feel-good program and JVN is actually life. I love him so much. Thank you so much for watching this end of year reset video, and of course if you've enjoyed this video and you want to stick around for more, you know what to do. Go ahead, press that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video.